He can't produce the High Templar units, he can't produce the gas-heavy Dark Templar and maintain Dragoon production simultaneously, and he still doesn't have that gas in the bottom left-hand corner. The Zealots coming up, at least their speed upgraded, but again, doesn't look like they're still going to get any siege tanks getting picked off before they're really able to do anything. Dragoons running headlong into mines right there, and there's still a lot of more attack troops coming down. More Vultures running in. It looks like they're going to sneak right into the main. The Dragoons not going to be able to stop it. Oh, mines being planted right across the gateways, and still the siege tanks to the north hammering otherwise, and oh, that's absolutely devastating. Trying to get Arbiter Tech, now trying to get the robotics facility up. This is also the thing, is by choosing that route, he's just empowering the Vultures with the mines out into that mid-game, and now is not mining any gas whatsoever. Beautiful play by Idra. That was really heads up, taking out the gas probes first. Still getting additional kills. Moving in with more siege tanks. He should be able to take out that secondary as soon as he feels like it and decides to press up. Let's see how he's doing on production. It looks like he's got 5 gateways, and he's actually going to go up to 6 gateways altogether, so definitely not thinking about messing around anymore with this game one. Is thinking about just ending this game altogether. Some Zealots trying to press out in the field, and I think it's just Zealot production from this end on from JF. Finally mining gas again, but just even having those 3 probes off the line for that long, absolutely devastating. Mines everywhere, and JF is actually fighting this back fairly well, considering I expected just the amount of factory production that Idra was producing, that he was just going to get completely run over, but significantly able to hold this back for at least some amount of time. More siege tanks coming from the north, draining these forces. Oh, more mines going off here. So JF actually macro management-wise off that third base able to kick it in fairly quickly, and he might be able to hold this back and swing back around. So Idra needs to win this game sooner rather than later, because if he does not take out one of these bases or stop JF right now, JF will have the economic lead, and he will be able to kind of press in against this, because he's going to end up getting drained from resources just very quickly, and he's not going to have that gas to follow it up. And if it ends up just Vultures versus Dragoons and siege tanks, that'll be it. But really, to give my complete honest opinion, I don't see him breaking this contain, even just with the flat production. I think Idra is still going to be able to keep pressing this forward, but I gotta say JF doing a fantastic job up to this stage, just draining the siege tanks left and right with essentially Zealot and Dragoon only forces against ramps, or I should say against these lanes. Looks like Idra now taking that 9 o'clock position, but and kind of resigning a little bit to this fact, but he still has position, he still has contain. So for a second there I thought he was just going to continue to pummel his head forward, but JF, I would say with a significant win right there, able to hold this all together, but it's not over yet. It looks like Idra is going to try to swing around to the 6 o'clock location. He's going to try to do some get some mines. It doesn't look like he's taking that southern ramp to swing across. There are a lot of Dragoons, a lot of Zealots, but JF critically able to hold on. It looks like he's got that starport up, he has the Arbiter Tribunal up. Going to be a while before he can produce that Arbiter, because keep in mind he's still running off 2 gas, so this is a lot like 2 base Arbiter comparatively. Planting a lot of pylons, because it looks like he got supply capped. And now Idra just kind of moving out in the field, not able to stop JF's counterattack here, so it looks like he is going to lose containment altogether. The Vultures kind of swing around, and again, the lack of tanks here, an artifact of the map itself, the fact that Idra did not have a second gas to work with, I think he kind of underestimated that fact in his containment. Ooh, nice mind drag by that one Zealot to take out a lot of tanks. Still able to, it looks like he's going to be able to reestablish. Ooh, never mind. For saying there, I thought that siege tank would stand, but Idra not missing a beat, and he's going to run these Vultures right back into the main, plant some more mines over the gateway, and try to get some more probe kills, and it looks like he is going to be able to at least take out a couple of Zealots, get some more, halt this gas once again, get some more probe kills right inside JF's base. He's still producing at 6 factories, and I think, yeah, it's just kind of the architecture of the map that's throwing both these guys off, not having the gas at that natural secondary, so not really, it's kind of like playing at an inverted 3 base. Those Vultures really playing key, and that's also going to allow Idra to maintain this kind of cap on that secondary. He does have this third up. Oh man, he does have this 9 o'clock up, I should say, and he's just about to get that gas. And I think this is going to swing the match significantly. Is once he gets that second gas up, Idra is pretty much going to be able to roll. Looks like that Dark Templar starting to kind of meander out in the field. Maybe wanting to do some mine clearing. He's going to try to find this expansion of Idra, and if he can wind out to that 9 o'clock, that could be absolutely huge. Just stop that gas production for as long as possible. Another front door break here. The Zealots running out once again. Again, not enough siege tanks to really maintain it. The siege tanks coming out just one at a time, very slowly. Just too many Vultures and not enough anything else. And this is where the Zealots in the mid-game playing. Again, the Zealots in the mid-game being very, very powerful, because they're just minerals only, and they can work against those siege tanks, work well against those Vultures, work well mine clearing. It looks like trying to break this bottom left-hand corner, but a photon cannon already warping in. So this is turning into a fantastic match. Looks like some Vultures did manage to sneak across that bridge and at least empty that natural secondary, but that's not really playing well for Idra because he's not stopping any gas production right there. It looks like JF may be able to swing right around and recontain that. So JF weathering the storm right back in this, starting to move back, and it looks like he's essentially at 3 bases versus 3 right now. Really, the critical thing is he needs to run out and stop this base somehow, and right now it looks like losing an observer right there. Idra is able to push this back, just a skeleton force on the ground, but doing very well production-wise, and he does have an Arbiter in the mix, and this will open up some map control for him. Might be able to take that 9 o'clock, might be able to take that upper right-hand corner. It looks like he's going to go for a end-around flank right now, so moving his troops to the northern position might try to crash down on that secondary. It looks like Idra trying to just cap everything. I think he realizes it, trying to get some mines out to get some map control. There is no observer, but there are zealots to do some mine clearing, and it looks like they are going to be able to clear the mines well for the rest of this attack force, except for these dragoons to the south. The tank's trying to maneuver to the north, but it looks like Idra realizes he's not going to be able to hold this, so he's just trying to move back. He doesn't have any anti-air right now, comm setting ahead of time, so Idra actually falling behind in this match. I think JF might be able to take this right now if he can re-establish position right here, retake 9 o'clock position. It looks like he knows it actually, feeling the swing, and he's kind of laughing about it here out in the field, a little bit frustrated with himself. Classic Idra. Moving forward in the field, and it looks like that natural secondary is going to get crashed down on. I don't know if stasis is upgraded. Shouldn't make much of a difference, though. This is a lot of dragoons pressing forward, and Idra not able to switch back into the tank production because, again, no gas on the secondary. So able to run up a lot of dragoons here, and it looks like Idra's not going to be able to keep up with production. Still trying to comset. Let's see if JF can take that turret down. That's going to be it. No GG from Idra. Idra very frustrated by that match. Great comeback from JF, and JF able to seal it. Thank you guys for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.